There is now over 800 pickaxes in Fortnite, so I thought in today's video we would look at the 50 best pickaxes in Fortnite history. This is going to look at some sweaty pickaxes, some meme pickaxes, and some pickaxes that you guys need to be using today, so make sure to go down and hit the like button and the subscribe button if you are new. But let's get straight into it, guys, with the first pickaxe, which is the Wallop and Web Hammer. This was introduced back in Chapter 3 Season 1, and it was the pickaxe for the Spider-Man skin. I do love this pickaxe, but personally I think the Phantasmic Pulse is just a little bit better. This is one of the most highly customizable pickaxes we have ever seen, but hardly anyone is using this in Chapter 3. Another crossover pickaxe that has been really good in the past is Ray's Quarterstaff. Now we just need some better Star Wars pickaxes. I know I've talked about it a lot, but I feel like these would be so good if we had lightsaber pickaxes, but they haven't been added yet, so one of the best ones would have to be the Ray's Quarterstaff. A brand new pickaxe that just got added though is the Bow Blades. These look really cool. I think the design of these is so unique, but they are double-handed pickaxes and we don't really see too many people using these anymore. Let's move on to one of the newest pickaxes in the game, and this is Stormbreaker. Now I absolutely love the design of this pickaxe. I'm a massive fan of all of the Marvel cosmetics we have in the game, but unfortunately Stormbreaker is a very limited pickaxe in the fact that you can only use this with the Thor skin. I think that is such a limitation, but if you guys do like the Thor skin, then this is a pickaxe you are going to love. Another really unique pickaxe though would have to be the Renegade Roller. We don't really see too many people using this pickaxe anymore, but the design is just so unique I had to include it on this list. The same can also be said for all of the katanas that we have in the game. Now the katanas started being added in Chapter 2 and there are just way too many to name in this video. So make sure to let me know in the comments down below what your favorite katana is. We haven't really talked about a meme pickaxe though, so we need to mention the Space Snake. This is added to the game with the Rick and Morty crossover. I think this is one of the funniest design pickaxes in the game, but we don't really see too many people using it anymore. That is basically because it is a crossover pickaxe, and that is also the same for the Crescent Darts. Now these aren't really known as a meme pickaxe, but I just feel like they are so good, but because they are known as crossover pickaxes, hardly anyone is using them. Another pickaxe that deserves to be more popular in Fortnite today is the Chop. This was a Battle Pass pickaxe back during Chapter 2. We saw a lot of people using this with Sunny and Dr. Sloan, but I feel like it just needed an edit style where you could take the sleeve of the axe off, and that would have made it so much more popular. Speaking of popular pickaxes though, we have to talk about the Core Cutters. These just got added to the game with the Undercover Core skin, and I really love these pickaxes. They basically have the same identical design as the Butterfly Knives, just with a little bit more color. If you want a lot of color though, you definitely want to be using the Hulk Smashers. Similar to the Space Snake, this is definitely a meme pickaxe. The design is so funny. I love seeing people using this pickaxe, but of course, we don't really see too many people using it anymore. The same can also be said for the Stun Rod. This was another crossover pickaxe that never really got as much love as it deserved. One pickaxe that did start to become quite popular towards the end of Chapter 2 though was the Gladius of Potassius. This is one of the coolest designs out of any pickaxe on this list, and you can pick this up for only 500 V-Bucks. Let's move on to another crossover pickaxe, guys, and this is Naruto's Kunai pickaxes. Now there are quite a few different kunais now in the game as well, so if you guys don't like the original Naruto design, there are definitely a few other ones that you can choose from. These do look really cool. They are really simplistic and also extremely small, which is something that a lot of Fortnite pros love about their pickaxes. Let's move on to an OG pickaxe though, and this is the Gold Digger. This was added back in Chapter 1, so if you are still using this pickaxe today, you are definitely an OG of Fortnite. It is a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones on this list, coming in at 800 V-Bucks, but I really do think it is worth it. You do have to pay a little bit more to get our next pickaxe though, and this is the Utility Claymore. Now yes, this is quite expensive, but when you look at everything you get in this Battle Pass, it definitely adds up and makes it so worth it. Not only do we get the Utility Claymore, but we also get the Raiders Relics in this Battle Pass as well. I think these are the two best Battle Pass pickaxes we have seen in a long time. I just feel like we needed an edit style for the Raiders Relics where it would combine it into one pickaxe. I feel like a lot more people would be using it because it is such a unique design. I feel like that is why the Spellwork Scimitar has been popular in Chapter 3. This was also the Battle Pass pickaxe that we got last season for Doctor Strange. It was so unique. We have never seen a pickaxe like this before, and that is why it was so successful. It was also a crossover pickaxe, so unfortunately we don't really see too many people using it in Season 3, and the same can also go for our next pickaxe, which is the combat knife. This is actually quite popular because it was the smallest pickaxe we had ever seen up until this point. It was so good. A lot of pros loved the fact that this had such a small design and a really simplistic design as well. It just meant it was going to work with all of your favorite skins. One of my personal favorite pickaxes though would have to be the Joker's Revenge. I mean, this just looks so sick, but the only downfall of this pickaxe is you had to spend $40 in order to get it because it was part of the Last Laugh bundle. During this bundle, we did also get the Bad Joke as well, which is sort of a big meme pickaxe, so if you don't like the Joker's Revenge, then the Bad Joke definitely makes this bundle worth it. So if you guys do want to save a little bit of money and get something that is a lot cheaper, then the Spectral Axe is a good pickaxe for you to buy. It is definitely a lot cheaper than spending $40. It has a really unique design, and I feel like it's going to work well with a lot of your favorite combos. We haven't really talked about too many bundle pickaxes so far though, so we have to mention the Golden Bane Mace. Now this was just added to the game a few weeks ago. It has a really unique design, but not too many people buy these bundles anymore, which is why this is such a rare pickaxe. I love the design of it though. There are a lot of different edit styles as well, so regardless of if you prefer the single-handed pickaxe, the dual-handed pickaxe, or even the custom animation style pickaxes, there is a perfect style for you. It is quite expensive though because it is in a bundle, so something that is a lot cheaper is going to be the Bold Bar. This only costs 500 V-Bucks, which is such a good price for such an amazing pickaxe. It's probably not going to work with all of your favorite skins though, which is the only downfall of it, but I still think it is definitely worth buying. Let's move on to an absolute old school pickaxe, guys, and this is the AC/DC. This is one of the first ever pickaxes that we saw being added to the game, and it was part of the first ever battle pass that we saw as well. It has such an amazing design. It is so rare as well, which is why I think so many people want this pickaxe. I don't think we are ever going to see anything like this being added to the game again, so if you guys do own this, please make sure you are using it today. That takes us to the number 25 position though, and we have the Demon Slayer Blade and the Fortified Demon Slayer Blade. These are both katanas that have been added to the game over the last few seasons. The Demon Slayer Blade has such a unique design, especially for a katana, and we obviously got the Fortified Demon Slayer Blade only added to the game a few weeks ago. Something that has been in the game since basically the start of Fortnite is the Lucky Pickaxe. This is one of the most iconic Fortnite pickaxes. It is so good. It looks a lot like the Chapter 1 default pickaxe as well, and you can pick this up for only 500 V-Bucks. Another Chapter 1 pickaxe that we just have to mention is Vision. This is definitely a meme pickaxe, but it sort of acts as a sweaty pickaxe as well, so if you guys are a meme and a sweat, this is something you definitely need to buy. It was released a long time ago, so if you are looking for a newer pickaxe, you might want to buy Obi-Wan's Blade. This is one of the newest items in the game. It is Obi-Wan's pickaxe as well, so if you guys are a Star Wars fan, this is something you need to buy. It has a really simplistic design, it is super small as well, and that is why I think you guys are going to love this pickaxe. The same can also be said for our next pickaxe, which is Catwoman's Grappling Claw. This was added to the game with the Catwoman Zero skin a few seasons ago, and as soon as I saw this pickaxe, I knew it was going to be sweaty in Fortnite. Now, it never really was as popular as I thought it should have been, but finally it is starting to get recognized, so if this does get added back to the store soon, make sure you guys do pick it up. That takes us to another Battle Pass pickaxe though, and this is the King's Oath. Now, there is no doubt this is one of the best Battle Pass pickaxes we have seen in a long time. It has just such a good design. There are a lot of edit styles for this pickaxe as well, which just separates it from all of the other Battle Pass pickaxes we have seen. It probably will never be as popular as something like the Driver though. This is only a 500 V-Buck pickaxe, which means even if you guys don't spend money on the game, you'll be able to save up enough V-Bucks in order to buy this. The design is so good, I love it, and it's going to work with all of your favorite combos. The same can also be said for the Studded Axe, except this does cost 800 V-Bucks. It has such a simplistic design, but the reason that this has been so popular in Fortnite is because it makes barely any sound when you swing it. That is why a lot of pros love it, because it is so silent, and you actually might have a chance of sneaking up on someone if you are using this pickaxe. It also has a really simplistic design similar to the trusty number 2. This would have to be one of my favorite pickaxes of all time. It was also one of the first ever Battle Pass pickaxes that we saw, because this was added back in Chapter 1 Season 3. During this time, you could have also been using the default pickaxe, and this later became known as the Throwback Axe. This was actually a free pickaxe that you could get get during Chapter 2, we still see a lot of people using this, especially those people that are fans of Tfue, because he's been using this pickaxe since Fortnite started. Our next pickaxe, guys, is the Gaffy Stick. Now, this deserves to be a lot more popular than it is right now. Hardly anyone is using this, and in my opinion, this is without a doubt one of the best Star Wars pickaxes we have ever seen. It does cost quite a bit though, so if you are a free item only player, you want to be using the crowbar. You can unlock this back during Chapter 1 Season 5, and yes, this was a free pickaxe. It'll probably never be added back to the game, but something that should be added back soon is LeBeau's bow. This is a really amazing pickaxe. It has such a simplistic design, and it also has a custom animation as well. So if you guys do want to stand out in your Fortnite lobbies, this is a pickaxe that you want to be using. The same can also be said for Michonne's katana though. This is one of my favorite katanas of all time. I think it has the simplest design. It's going to work with all of your favorite combos, and it is just a really well-rounded pickaxe. It probably won't be added back to the game for a long time though, and the same can also be said for the Leviathan Axe. We haven't seen this pickaxe in the store in such a long time, but when it does get added back, you can pick this up for only 1,000 V-Bucks. It is quite expensive, but I still think it is so worth it, given how good this pickaxe actually is. Let's move on though, and the next pickaxe, guys, is the Gold Crow. You had to buy this in the Shadow Pickaxe bundle for 1,200 V-Bucks, but if you guys did buy it when it was in the store a few weeks ago, you would know how good this is. It might even be one of the most popular pickaxes we have ever seen, and I think that is just because of the design and the fact that this is going to work with all of your favorite skins. Our next pickaxe is one of the rarest ones in the game though, and this is the Stellar Axe. I don't remember the last time I saw someone using this pickaxe, and that is because you had to spend basically $1,000 in order to get it. It is such a rare item, so if you guys do own this, please make sure you are using it. Another very rare pickaxe is going to be the Merry Mint. Now, this didn't cost as much as the Stellar Axe, but you did have to go out and get a code for this, and it would cost you anywhere from $5 up to $20. This was a very limited edition pickaxe though. You will never be able to get this again, so if you do own it, I really hope you are using it. It was based off the original Candy Axe, and I think that is the best Christmas designed pickaxe in the game. It just looks really clean. The only downside of this though is that it does cost 1,500 V-Bucks, which is one of the most expensive item shop pickaxes we are ever going to see. Luckily, there is a pickaxe that is just as good for a lot cheaper, and this is the Reaper. I think the Reaper deserves to have its very own unique edit style. I mean, we saw the Ghoul Trooper and the Skull Trooper getting edit styles for the OG players that bought these items the first time it was in the store. I think it's only fair that the Reaper gets the same treatment. It would be really cool to see a glowing Reaper pickaxe, so hopefully that happens in the future. Moving forward to the number 5 position, guys, we have the Harley Hitter. Now, this would have to be the best crossover pickaxe of all time. You can pick it up for only 800 V-Bucks, and the design of this is so good. It's just going to work with all of your favorite skins and looks so good in all of your favorite combos. That takes us to the number 4 position, and we have the Raiders Revenge. Now, this definitely could be finishing up higher on the list, but it is just so rare because you could only get this in the Season 1 seasonal shop. So if you guys do own this pickaxe, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I think it's time we move forward to one of the most popular pickaxes of all time, and this is the Icebreaker. If you guys didn't know, the Icebreaker was added back in the very first season of Fortnite for only 500 V-Bucks, and we still see so many people using it today. It might even be the most popular pickaxe in Season 3, and I think that is just so insane. It is also really sweaty, but the one pickaxe that is sweatier than this is the Star Wand. Everyone is going to know what the Star Wand looks like. It doesn't matter whether you are brand new at the game, a complete noob, or a sweat. Chances are you are going to know someone with the Star Wand. I think the only downside of this pickaxe is that it is so popular and we haven't seen an edit style for it being added to the game yet, so hopefully that does happen throughout Chapter 3. But finally, guys, coming in at the number 1 position, the best pickaxe of all time would have to be the Axe of Champions. I don't think there is any pickaxe that has been better than this. It is so rare, so exclusive that only 30 people own this in the world right now. You have to be one of the best players in the world in order to get this, so if you guys are a true Fortnite grinder, this is one pickaxe that hopefully you will unlock in the future. But there you guys go, that is my list for the 50 best pickaxes of all time. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to let me know what your favorite pickaxe is in the comments down below, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.